Hey besties, you're welcome back to Trends View. So we are discussing episode 6 of the Real Housewives of Durban season 5. And guys, to be honest, I'm tired of Precious and Minnie's issue because I think that this matter has lingered for a long time and it should be dead by now. First off, I am not happy that Minnie is dragging somebody's business on a reality TV show like this. But on the second hand, I also think that Precious is enabling this drag coming on her business to continue up until this moment. And I'll tell you why I think she's enabling it. Yes, because at the fashion house, she called Minnie aside and they talked, even though she was loud about it and it seemed that as though she wasn't passing her message well, but everybody understood. She told Minnie to stop dragging her business, and Minnie was like, she should not threaten her. I don't see how that is a threat. So she said that to Minnie on the fashion show. I think she should have just dead the matter after that. Followed through with silence, never have to speak about it. That way she has defended her business and is keeping quiet about it. But there's a way she's going about trying so hard to defend this thing, and it's now her shooting herself on the foot. Tell me why she had to invite Ayanda and her PA Zama to clarify things. If she needed to clarify things with anybody, it would have been Minnie, but going further to do those clarification was totally unnecessary. In my own opinion, she shouldn't have done it. So even when the PA came and she started interrogating her about how she treats them, if she treats them badly and inhumane, the PA said no, but you could tell the body language was different. And one thing is sure, no employee will want to speak bad about their employer in their presence. It doesn't work that way. And during Nonku's book launch, when Precious brought up the matter because she told the ladies that she invited Ayanda and some of her staff, and I'm like, babe, you didn't invite some of your staff. You saying some of your staff is sending the notion that, oh, you actually invited maybe 2 or 3 people. You just invited one of your staff to clarify things. So she brought it up and I'm like, why do you keep bringing up this issue? Like Angel said, the defensiveness is shady now. Put Minnie in her place and never have to talk about it. When you're silent about it, they wouldn't have any other thing to speak about. But you're trying to prove that Minnie is wrong. And Minnie is still trying to prove that she is right, that what she's saying is true. Hence the drag. Hence the reason why this matter is lingering up until this moment. This is episode 6. And for the past 3 episodes, we've been discussing and talking about this issue. It's getting boring at this point in time. And there's this thing that Precious does here that it is kind of off. She doesn't wait for the other party to land with their point. She just cuts them off and keep talking. Babe, wait for them to finish talking. That cutting off doesn't make any sense. You wait, listen, hear them out, and then you give your reply. Don't just be cutting people off in the middle of them speaking. It doesn't make any sense. And at this point, I think the ladies are actually believing that Minnie is saying the truth, because when Nonku, Angel and Minnie had a moment, they had their moment. Nonku said that she went to a salon and she kind of mentioned Precious name and said, oh, that Precious brand has something like this, and the lady at the salon said, oh, Precious, that she knows her, and she still said the same story that Minnie has been telling them. So I'm like, Nonku, you do have a lot of time to go to salons and start inquiring about somebody else's business. It makes no sense. And I also believe that if any one of them, if their business was being dragged like this, they wouldn't take it lightly. If Mine was running her own business and Precious comes for her business like this, she's not going to be happy about it. Even if Precious is telling the truth or not, Mine would not be happy about it. So what's the need of all this? The way Precious is handling it is making this matter to linger up until this moment. That's why I think she's actually enabling it. But let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Even Sorisha, while she had this dinner with some of her friends at her house, she actually brought up this issue because in that dinner, Lo was there and Tobile and Somizi and some the other lady, I don't know, I've forgotten her name. They were there. They brought up this issue and wanted to judge the matter. So Risha tried to play the devil's advocate by saying, what if Precious firmness in her business is what is being misconstrued as being wicked and inhuman? Because we know that there is a difference between firmness and wickedness and being inhuman. So guys, just what do you think about everything that has happened so far about this Precious business issue? Do you think it's something that should come on this show? Do you think it's something that should have lingered up until this point? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Again, Nonku launched her book on this episode, and the shade Sorisha is giving now. Well, anyways, let's not go there because Sorisha and Nonku have actually bonded over, was that a spa session? Yes, over a spa section. Well, during the book launch, Fafa and Angel called the ladies aside to tell them that they are planning a trip. And that moment I was like, what is this? This is like baby something they do in college thing. These are grown women and you're calling them aside on somebody else's event to tell them, oh, that you're planning a trip. What happened to organizing maybe a coffee hangout and then you break the news to the ladies, or even have a package sent to these ladies' houses and they see the invites? It would have been better than you're calling them aside as if they're children and then you're telling them the announcement. Anyways, that's how I felt about that particular art. And I don't see the need why Fafa had to call Lo and Nonku, asking them where they are at that point, and because for the sake of the trip that they should be on good terms and all of that. It was so childish to me. I just felt it was so childish. These are grown women. You don't tell them when and how they should resolve their conflict. If they decide to do that on your trip, so be it. You want a drama free trip. If the trip is drama free, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Anyways, that's that. But this episode was more of Precious business issue, the dragging. So I don't know, do you think Precious did the right thing by inviting her PA to clarify things? Because Sorisha said that if any of the ladies came for her business in such light, that she would walk out that door. And if employees are not happy about the way they are being treated at the workplace, the best bet is for them to quit the job, which is quite relatable. So, do you think Precious going on to defend this is the right way to go about it? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.